are ready for doing the titration of KMnO4 solution with the more salt solution. So we have prepared the more salt solution, and now for using the burette you have to first of all wash your burette with water. So I have washed the water with the burette. You can see the water droplets is here. Now we need to make this burette rinsed with the solution. So what we will do, I'm using one funnel. This funnel will put here. Now we'll put a little of KMnO4 solution into it. Make sure your knob is tight. Okay, very nice. So we got this much of KMnO4 solution. Now we will use it for rinsing the burette. Okay, so what you can do, you can put your thumb here and you can do a little bit of this, like this, and this one, so that we are doing this, we are rinsing the burette with the KMnO4 solution, so that the whole solution will get a uniform throw up. That's right. So what we will do now, this portion you can see, this is a white portion. So we'll remove the KMnO4 solution after rinsing this will from here. By opening the knob, I have the sink here, so I am putting the KMnO4 solution here in the sink only. Now as this KMnO4 is totally gone out to the sink, now I will close the knob. Closing the knob. Now this is, I am having the rinsed burette, and I have rinsed this burette with the KMnO4 solution. Okay. So now I will put the funnel back to here and will put KMnO4 solution. We'll take KMnO4 solution here. So I am doing this like this. Now the solution is going. Slowly you can put so that little or lesser amount of bubble you can see. Okay. So I have taken the KMnO4 solution here. I will put out this. Okay. So now you can see here, this is exactly at the 29 I am having the KMnO4 solution, and now we will place it in the clamp stand. Okay, so let me measure it with this. Okay, very good. So closing it. Okay, done. So let me show you as well. So wait. So now here you can see that I have clamped this burette into this clamp stand, and the reading you can see here is the 29.3 I can see here. Okay, so 29.3 is here, you can also see. Okay, and this I have below this I have put a white sheet just so that we can see the pinkish tinge color and the solution in the titration. Okay, so let me adjust myself with the camera. Okay, done. So now what we will do, we have to take the more salt solution that you must have already prepared before doing the titration. So I have also prepared. So I have kept this in this conical flask. You can keep it in the beaker or whatever the glass apparatus you have. So now we will tip it out. Suck. Done. So I have sucked more salt solution, but as you can see this, in the more salt solution the edge is here. So this much will be the 10 ml solution. This is extra that we have sucked. So what we will do, I will just loosen up the grip of my finger, of my index finger. A little bit I will loosen up, and you can see here the solution is going out. Can you see here? Let me close in the here. Can you see here? The now solution is here and the edge mark is here. Okay. So I'm just losing my grip of the hand, and now the solution is going down, down, down slowly, and when it reached to the edged mark, I am closed here tightly. Now this is the 10 milliliter of the more salt solution we are having. Okay. So now I will put this. This is again the fresh conical flask which is water washed, and now I will put the more salt solution here. Little bit I will tilt so that the solution will come out easily, as I have shown you in my previous video. So chemistry practical is always you have to be very much patient. You have to see how slowly the water is going out. So okay. So at the bottom you can see few droplets are coming out. So few or little amount of solution can be trapped here. So what we will do, we will tap 2 times. Can you hear? 2 times we have tapped the pipette in the bottom of the conical flask. Now I am keeping the pipette here slowly, very slowly, so that it cannot break. Now I have here the solution with me, the more salt solution. Now in this more salt solution I will put the dilute sulfuric acid of half a test tube. So let me arrange that. Okay, so I have got the dilute sulfuric acid. You can see here dilute sulfuric acid is in this reagent bottle. So we will put the dilute sulfuric acid about half a test tube. Very slowly and patiently you have to do all these things. Okay, little more we can take. Okay, so it is good. Exactly half a test tube dilute sulfuric acid we have taken here. Now I will keep it aside. Okay, so this dilute sulfuric acid I am putting it into the solution, the conical flask where we have. Okay, so yes. So now we have the more salt solution with the dilute sulfuric acid we have put here to make the medium acidic, so that reaction can be done easily. So here with the left hand we will put the knob, hold the knob, and with the right hand we will keep the drop coming and we will swill the conical flask with the right hand. So let me just here. Okay. So first of all let me loosen up this one with my right hand. Okay, very nice. Okay, good. So you can see here pink color is coming, and then we are okay, so you can see here pink color is coming. The one drop at least should not be wasted. So we have to keep seeing the droplet is coming to the solution only. Okay, students. So here when the one droplet got vanished, then we will drop the another droplet. Okay, done. Okay, so when it will take more time to vanishing the pink color, it means your solution is just going to come. Okay, so we got a pinkish tinge. Can you see here, students? We got the accurate pinkish tinge, the beautiful pink color we got. So this is our final reading, the pinkish tinge we have got. Okay. So at which reading we have got here, let me show you. We have started with 29.3 and we have reached here. You can see here this is 34.4. So our initial reading will be 29.3 and the final reading is the 34.5. Okay, students. So this way we have got our initial reading and final reading, and we have got a beautiful pink color, the lightest pink color. So with this you will repeat this experiment 3 more times. Okay, and if you will get the final minus initial reading, the difference of the readings 3 times same reading, that will be your concordant reading, and that will be your V1 volume of more salt solution, and with this you will calculate your molarity of the KMnO4 solution and then with the strength of the solution. Okay students, so I hope you all got to know in this video that whatever I was supposed to show you all, that how we do the titration with the KMnO4 solution using the more salt solution. Here you can see the beautiful pink color we got, hai na? Okay, so okay students, so this is all for today, and we'll come up with more such interesting videos regarding to identify the functional groups, to find out the acid radicals, basic radicals and all. So for today this is all. Okay, take care and happy learning. In case of any doubts, please do feel free to ask questions. Okay, take care. Bye bye.